guys, and welcome to, sadly, the last video of part 1 on the Road to Avengers Doomsday, premiering December 18th, 2026. So guys, as I mentioned in the X-Men videos and Captain America, the first Avenger 2011's video, there is an official watch list posted on Disney Plus and Marvel's official social media pages with 15 items, guys. 15 items including both seasons of Loki, which would transform the list into a 16-item list. And that's the reason why I decided to divide it into a part 1, a part 2, a part 3, and a part 4 section of watching the films on the watch list on the road to Avengers Doomsday, premiering December 18th, 2026. I hope I can inspire you to at least give one of these films, even it doesn't have to be the whole list, just like one or maybe two of them or something, just so you guys can get an idea of how exciting it is and how excited you can get about watching a Marvel superhero movie. Let's get back to the last favorite movie moments movie video of part 1, and that would be Avengers 2012, the very first superhero team-up movie in the MCU. Getting back to the Avengers 2012, I mean, so many, again, I know I sound like a tape recorder when I say this, but so many iconic moments, so many iconic fights, very different personalities clashing in the Avengers, but in the end, they make it work, they work it out, they duke it out if they have to, but in the end, teamwork and the fate of being on the good side triumphs over evil. So let's get into my favorite movie moments from Avengers 2012. So one of my favorite moments from the Avengers 2012 happens very early on in the film when Loki intercepts Agent Barton, aka Hawkeye, and the professor from Thor's solo movie to help him set up the Tesseract and the Infinite Portal to bring his army down to planet Earth, which necessitates Director Fury to initiate and start the Avengers Initiative. And one by one, the Avengers are recruited with the exception of Tony Stark, Iron Man. So after Tony returns to laying the underwater pipeline power line to his self-sustaining Stark Tower, and he starts walking off the balcony, the Iron Man suit disappearing piece by piece back to Jarvis. He gets a call on his cell phone from Agent Coulson, and he just flicks it off. And again, Agent Coulson keeps calling, and then when he eventually gets through to Tony, Tony fakes it out to pretend to be like a life-size hologram voicemail saver. And then eventually, when it looks like he and Pepper Potts, played of course by Gwyneth Paltrow, can have a little moment, enjoy a little bit of the bubbly or a little bit of wine, who should walk through the elevator door but Agent Coulson? And Tony pretends to, he didn't get Agent Coulson's calls or whatever. And then he hands Tony an important touchscreen tablet file, and Pepper asks Tony, but what is this? And then Tony just literally pulls the file up from the tablet and throws it to his giant viewing screen in his living room. And it shows the entire Avengers recruitment initiative. And now it is Tony's turn to go to S.H.I.E.L.D. and help them as part of the Avengers initiative. That's the kind of attitude Tony has when he doesn't realize at first how serious the threat to humanity is. But when Agent Coulson hands him the files and he sees the danger that they're up against, and he tells him about the Tesseract and that his father also used to work on it, Tony has a change of heart, and he reluctantly agrees in his own Tony Stark way to go do the Avengers Initiative, and he tells Pepper that he will see her later. So that is one of the interesting scenes for me when it comes to Tony being Tony Stark. One of my favorite scenes is that very first 360 rotation scene where we see all the Avengers for the very first time line up to face the imminent threat to planet Earth, guys. And oh, it was just such a legendary moment. Like, I wish I could describe it more with more passion and excitement, but oh, you guys just have to see it in order to see for yourself what a legendary moment that was. Oh, guys, I'm sorry. I'm sorry I'm laughing so much, but my next scene, my next favorite movie moment or scene from the movie is so funny. It's like literally just a couple of minutes after the invasion of Loki and his Chitauri warrior army, he gets blown off one of his air travel scooter thingies and he literally lands inside Stark Tower. So yeah, and then Hulk just awaits him in Stark Tower and then he does his mighty Hulk roar and then Loki's just like, enough! Enough! You all are inferior beings to me. I am burdened with glorious purpose. I am a god. And then before he finishes his sentence, Hulk grabs him, smashes him around, and then as he's done, giving him a last hard smash into the floor of Stark Tower, Hulk just goes like, puny god. That is what makes that scene so funny. Loki goes on this rant, and then within a couple of seconds, before he finishes his sentence, Hulk just goes like, wham, bam, 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 bam. Puny god. Oh, that was just such a legendary comical relief moment. So in the climactic part of the Avengers 2012, when the S.H.I.E.L.D. bosses above Director Fury's head decides to send a nuke to New York City, Tony uses the last bit of energy or battery life that he has in the Iron Man suit in order to take the nuke and send it back through the wormhole straight into the Chitauri ship so they can't send any more monsters or those weird, freaky mechanical worm things through the wormhole. After Tony loses communication with the rest of the team, Black Widow takes Loki's scepter, sticks it into the portal generator because that's the only way the portal can be stopped. And then the portal like stops and the wormhole starts closing and we see Tony falling. And in typical superhero movie fashion, Tony makes it in at the last second, guys. He makes it in at the last second. So Hulk catches Iron Man so that he doesn't burn up or crash down too hard back down to Earth, and then he puts him down, and then Captain America rips off Iron Man's face mask so they can see how they can revive Tony, and Hulk just gives one of his mighty Hulkers like, roar! And then that just instantly woke up Tony like, what happened? We won, Tony. We won. Oh. Hey, guys, I'm having an idea here of there's this little shawarma joint on 32nd Street. Makes the best shawarmas ever. And then the whole team just laughs and is like, yeah, Tony, we'll go. The post-credit scene of Avengers 2012 is them sitting in the shawarma restaurant that Tony suggested. And it's just a silent moment where they're eating their shawarmas, just enjoying their victory about having just saved the world from a Chitauri alien army invasion. But yo guys, this is it. This was the last video of my favorite movie moments from Avengers 2012, aka the last video of part 1 on the Road to Avengers Doomsday, premiering December 18th, 2026. I just want to say thanks to everybody that has viewed the video so far, given a thumbs up or a nice comment, or even if you just viewed the link on my story, it really touches my heart, guys. Like, it makes me feel like I'm doing my videos the right way, whilst also adding my unique Harry spin on all of them. But for now, and until we get into part 2 on the road to Avengers Doomsday. Catch you guys on the next one. Harry Dream Chaser!
Agent Coulson of S.H.I.E.L.D. is on the line.
I'm not in. I'm actually out.
Sir, I'm afraid he's insisting.
Gross spine, Jarvis. I got a date.
Levels are holding steady, I think.
Of course they are. I was directly involved. Which brings me to my next question. How does it feel to be a genius?
Well, I really wouldn't know now, would I?
What do you mean? All this came from you.
No, all this came from that.
Give yourself some credit, please.
Sir, the telephone. I'm afraid my protocols are being overridden.
Mr. Stark, we need to talk.
You have reached the life model decoy of Tony Stark. Please leave a message.
This is urgent.
Then leave it urgently. Security breach. It's on you.
Mr. Stark?
Phil, come in.
Phil.
I can't stay.
His first name is Agent,
Come on in. We're celebrating.
which is why he can't stay.
We need you to look this over as soon as possible.
I don't like being handed
That's
things.
fine, because I love to be handed things. So let's trade. Thank you.
Official consulting hours are between 8 and 5 every other Thursday.
This isn't a consultation.
Is this about the Avengers? Which I know nothing about. Half a moment.
You know, I thought we were having a moment.
I was having 12% of a moment. This seems serious. Phil's pretty shaken.
How would you know this? Why is he Phil?
What is all this?
This is, this.
I'm going to take the jet to DC tonight.
Tomorrow.
You have homework. You have a lot of homework.
Well, what if I didn't?
If you didn't?
Yes.
You mean when you finished? Well, then...
Square deal. Fly safe.
Work hard. So any chance you're driving by LaGuardia?
I can drop you.
Fantastic. Oh, I want to hear about the cellist. Is that
Enough! You are all of you beneath me. I am a god, you dull creature, and I will not be bullied by that.
Puny god.
What the hell? What just happened? Please tell me nobody kissed me.
We won.
All right, hey. All right, good job, guys. Let's just not come in tomorrow. Let's just take a day. You ever tried shawarma? There's a shawarma joint about 2 blocks from here. I don't know what it is, but I want to try it.
We're not finished yet.
And then shawarma after.